Sometimes you need to take control to make a difference. That's why with FlexPath from Capella University, you're in control. Set your own deadlines and leverage your experience to move at a pace that works for you. Discover a different way forward at capella.edu.
A Jordan Communications station with locations in Noonan, Georgia, WQEE 99.1 FM, Classic Rock and Sports. LaGrange, Georgia, and Lynette, Alabama's WBRQ 91.9 FM, Gospel and Blues. Lineville, Alabama's WZEV 90.5 FM, Solid Gold Hit. Andalusia, Alabama's WDWZ 89.3 FM, Big Talk in Andalusia. Jordan Communication also owns and operates WQMK TV 18, home of Retro TV Classics. Serving Opelika, Auburn, and Lynette, Alabama, West Point, Georgia. Coming soon, JC Sports Networks, home of Southern Sports, and in the near future, Rush TV Network, featuring action and horror classics on the internet and Ruco TV. Continue to tune in for more with Jordan Communications, your #1 local entertainment broadcast stations. WQEE 99.1 FM Noonan, WBRQ LaGrange, WZEV 90.5 FM Lineville, JC Sports Networks.
I am beautiful. I am lovable. I am talented. I am intelligent. I am creative. I am vibrant. I am attractive. I am awesome. I am strong. I am godlike. I am a child of the Most High God. I'm getting better and better and better and better. I am growing.
Good Monday morning. It's Tinisha Show on God's Garden Girl Radio. Happy 4th of July to all of you listeners out there. This is the day that represents freedom. And that is going to be our talk today about freedom. If you're just joining in, again, I am Tinisha O'Shell, God's Garden Girl, and you are joining me live on God's Garden Girl radio show. And where are we? On the radio. Whoa. Yes, we all do need a good word, and we're going to go in today. Welcome. Well, before we get in to this week's word, let's recap last week. Last week was such a wonderful week. I had a lot of discoveries, personal discoveries, and things that actually freed me. A lot of times we have been taught through our years to fit into a box or to do things a certain way in order for us to seem, quote unquote, normal. But this week, I was able to free myself, from the bondage of he say, she say. And I mean that as far as what he and she say about you, or what he and she say about me. Well, today I am encouraging all of us, including myself, to get free from what other people think. Free from what other people think, right? Let me pull up last week's dominant thought. Who remembers what last week's dominant thought was? I got to pull it up because I just run them all back to back. But let's see what it was. And how y'all doing out there this Monday? Just another magic Monday. We're not going to say manic because it's not manic. It's magic. Yes, last week's dominant thought was,
I embrace my power.
Yes.
I have faith in my own abilities.
That's what last week's was.
Yeah.
Yes. Hit it one more time.
Today, I embrace my power. I have faith in my own abilities.
Yes. Today I embrace my own power. I have faith in my own abilities. because it's very easy for us to have faith in someone else's abilities, but what about our own, right? All right, well, let me get into this reading today, and then we'll come back on what's coming up, what's next for God's Garden Girl. Past weekend we were in Noonan. I think that's the only thing that we had going that week as far as publicly. The garden was open. There was some healing going on in the garden. The garden is open for tea parties, sacred soul sessions, voodoo sessions in the garden, and that's when you just get loved up. It's not hoodoo, it's not voodoo, it's not any of that stuff. It's voodoo, the beauty of love. Love, love, love. Love heals. All right, so today I want to read something from Abraham Hicks. And Abraham Hicks says the basis of your life is freedom. And being that today is the 4th of July, we're going to talk about freedom. And what always comes up in my mind on that day, I got a song for everything. We are on the radio. Whoa, we're on the radio. But when I think about freedom, I hear In Vogue. And I hear, hi, Brenda, good morning, good morning. Thank you for joining in. When I hear about freedom, I think of In Vogue when they say, free your mind and the rest will follow. Free your mind and the rest will follow. And not just the rest of the things, of the stuff in life will follow, but the rest. You'll be able to rest and stop all of that mind chatter when we free our minds. Okay, so let's go on to see what Abraham Hicks says. The basis of your life is freedom. What does personal freedom mean to you? Many people equate money with freedom. And though it's true that having plenty of money makes it easier to do, to be, and to have what you want, there are other aspects to personal freedom, right? The following affirmations will help you to focus your attention on claiming your right to experience freedom in every aspect of your life. So we always have a dominant thought for the week. And this week, we're just going to do a bunch of affirmations, and then we're going to hit you with one of those dominant thoughts, okay? So I just want you to relax. I want you to take in some deep breaths. Yes. I want to give a big shout out to everybody that has tuned in on Facebook Live today watching this broadcast. And thank you to WQEE in Noonan and Ryan on the radio. Whoa, for having God's Garden Girl here. All right, so we want to relax ourselves. We want to breathe in, and just allow ourselves to take in this goodness and this freedom on this Freedom Day. And I want you to say to yourself, I am free to choose my own beliefs. Now that right there, I am free to choose my own beliefs. No one has control over what you believe or how you believe unless you give it to them. Now, the Bible always talks about studying to show yourself approved. So don't just take the word of what someone else says, me or anyone else. Go and study it for yourself. Make sure that it resonates with yourself. And I usually like to run all my thoughts through the scale of love or fear. Is it love or fear? Okay, I am free to choose my own beliefs. I am free to think my own thoughts. I am free to think my own thoughts. They say that babies are born geniuses. but that the world teaches them to be dumb, dumbs them down, right? I always like to say that, the world will teach you what to think, not how to think. Not, someone can tell you what to think, but really the power is in how you think. How do I see this situation? How can I change my view on this situation? How can I switch my perspective to make this situation work in my favor, or to see what's good in every situation? How to think. I am free today. Today you are free to think your own thoughts. I am free to feel what I feel. Go ahead and embrace your feelings, whether they're good, whether they're bad, or whether they're indifferent. Embrace your feelings. You have a right to have your feelings, and they don't have to agree with everyone else. You are free to feel what you feel. The next one is, I am free to find my own truth. Go ahead and look for it. Go ahead and start all over again if you have to. I remember in the beauty industry, that was one of the things that I had to tell myself. A customer would come in and ask for a certain style or whatever they wanted. And of course you couldn't give them the exact same style, because every instant is different. Every instant is original, but you want to be able to give them as close as possible. And sometimes when you would be building this foundation, you step back and you realize that could have been a little different. Well, guess what? It's okay to go back in and start again. It's just that simple. Go back in and start again. Wipe the slate clean and start it again. Sometimes we need that fresh reset. I know that's probably talking to somebody that is stuck in a situation where you believe that you're almost done and it's just not what you wanted, what you had envisioned for it. Wipe the slate clean and start fresh again, because now you're working from a place of experience, right? I am free to find my own truth. Number 5 is, I am free to love anyone and everyone. Now that is a big one. I am free to love anyone and everyone. Even the people that don't agree with you, honeys, honey child, lovelies. Like the Bible said, it's even the devil, is going to give good gifts to his kids. But what about the people that you feel that are doing you wrong? What about the people that stand for what you don't stand for? What about them? Can you show them love? Because guess what? Everybody has a story. Everybody is coming from somewhere. You might not understand it. You might not see it. It may seem foolish. It may seem hurtful. It may seem harmful to you, the way that another person is going about a situation. But how many people have heard that saying, that hurt people hurt people? Hurt people hurt people. And we don't want to become who we're fighting against, right? You don't want to say, let's just go ahead and use racism. Let's talk about racism. You don't want to say that you hate racists, but then you are racist, right? It's easy to become what you hate. So I'm challenging you to check your hate, to check what's in your heart, right? Because love covers a multitude of sins, guys. Love covers a multitude of sins. I remember back in New York when I worked at JCPenney for a hot minute in their salon, there was this woman in there, y'all. She just, I don't know what she had against me. Some people will just not like you just because. And this was the case here. And so she didn't like me. Okay, I don't like you. But every day that I went in there, it was that the energy was like, And who wants to be in a place? Who wants to be in a relationship where every time you guys are in the same space, that energy is so heavy and hurtful and depressing and oppressive. So I decided, you know what? I am going to start to pray. You know, I said pray for your enemies, right? I was always one to test those scriptures out. I want to test it. I want to test it because that's what the word says. Test it and see if it works. So I'm going to test it. So I'm going to pray for this woman. And I began to pray for her. And something strange happened. When I began to pray for her, I no longer felt anger towards her. I no longer felt bitterness towards her. All that stuff kind of melted away. And I felt a sense of pity for her. Because why is this woman so angry? Why is she so bitter? Something's going on with her, y'all. See, it's easy for us to just go ahead and attack. That is a tactic of the enemy, right? The Bible says that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities in high places. It's not that person that's in front of you. It's the spirit. It's those spirits that are colliding. And this person, we all need that love to free us, right? So we're going to go ahead and give that love. And sure enough, this woman started treating me different. And we became really good friends because I released that anger. I released it. And I understood that she's doing this. It's not me. It's not me. It's her. It's her. She's going through some things, right? When we go through some things, we lash out, right? I don't know how many of you have read the Four Agreements by Miguel Ruiz. Yeah, that's one of my favorite books. But my favorite agreement of that is it's agreement number 2. Don't take it personal. Oh, guys, it might seem personal, but it's not. It's really not about you. It's about them. It's about what they've been through. It's about what they're going through. It's about what they're stuck in. And in the shortest version, the shortest, what do they call it, scripture in the Bible, I'm going to quote my boy, my brother, my big brother JC, Jesus Christ, when he says Jesus wept. Jesus wept because we're so busy attacking each other in the name of defense. That doesn't make sense. That's backwards. All right, I done got on the soapbox. Let's continue. I am free to love anyone and everyone. Number 6 says, I am free to do what I want. Hey, you're free to do what you want. Well, you may say, I don't have the finances. I don't have the resources to do what I want. Well, you may not have those resources today, but guess what? We don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. And I challenge you to start writing it down. What do you want? You know, people say, oh, I will drop me $1 million in the bank. Now you need $1 billion. The way gas is, you need $1 billion. Or people say, I want $1 million. I want this, I want that. Well, how about you begin to write down what you would do if you had the $1 million? You know, what does let's say your business, what does it look like? Write it down now, because you don't really know how much money you need. That may not be enough money, you know, so write it down as if it's done and begin to be thankful for what you have already, right? Starting with the end in mind, so you can call it to you. What does that look like? I'm so happy. This would be what you would write, what I would write. I'm so happy that my bank account stays at $300,000. It gives me the ability to help whoever I need to help and also enjoy my life, experience travel, and have no worries about my finances. And I'm just throwing these numbers out there. Whatever it is, write it as if it's already done. Okay, that was number 6. Number 7 says, I am free to have my own view of reality. I am free to have my own view of reality. And the people around you are free to have their own view of reality, guys. We can't tell someone else how to think. We can't tell someone else how to feel, I can't tell you how to feel. I can't tell you to accept these affirmations. You have to make the choice for yourself. I am free to have my own view of reality. Number 8, I am free to look at the world differently. I'm free to look at things differently. I always like to use examples that are just crazy, like that just get your blood pressure. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. With this one here, it says, I am free to, what is it? I am free to look at the world differently. Quick story, and because we're coming to an end, this is going quickly. Donald Trump, former President Donald Trump. Let me just give you this quick story about Donald Trump. When I was in New York, when I started training for Paul Mitchell as their national educator, I had to go up to Rye every day from Yonkers, and I had to ride, on the highway, on the freeway. And as I was riding on the freeway at this particular time, in White Plains, which I could see in the horizon, right? Donald Trump, a new Donald Trump tower was going up. And I'm looking at this tower, and I'm like, man, this guy is changing the skyline. This is before he became president. I said, this guy's changing the skyline. And that sweet voice inside said, if it's possible for him, it's possible for you. So it made me change the way I looked at things, right? So I put that in my back pocket, and I use that because no man is greater than the next. If a power is inherent in one, it's inherent in us all. You might not agree with him, you might not like him, but remember, you don't want to hate him. You don't want to hate him because you don't want to fester hate, okay? You want to love your brother. He may be the brother that you don't like. You don't have to like him. That's okay. But you don't want to hate. You don't want to hate anyone. So we're washing that hate out. So move forward, fast forward. Now he's running for president. And everybody's like, oh, this is a joke. This is a joke. But then you have the people that, oh, no, Trump. Now, come election day, Trump wins. Everybody's beside themselves. Oh, my God, oh, my God, oh, my God. You know what the sweet spirit said to me? The sweet spirit said to me that if Donald can do it, you can do it. That means that anything that you put your mind to, you can do it. He showed us that. So it's just a matter of the way you view stuff, right? The way you view it. It's a simple paradigm shift, what they call it. You switch from a negative viewpoint, a viewpoint that it harbors hurt, it harbors fear, it harbors sickness, it harbors ill will inside of you. Because he's not thinking about it. It's not hurting him that is hurting you. It's just hurting you. All right? Okay, we got to go. Yeah. Okay, so just if you could just change the way you think. And I use him because that's such a polar view. People are very, very passionate about that. But if Donald Trump can be the president, anything is possible, y'all. You can do anything. In the words of one of my mentors, Reverend Ike, I can have what I want, be what I want, and do what I want. But listen here, we are coming to the end. We only have a couple more minutes. So let me read a couple more. I am free to live each moment as fully as possible. That is so important, y'all, that we don't get caught up in the finish line. That we enjoy the moments, the journey as we go through this. Somebody's on the hotline. There is healing in the garden. Yes, there's healing in the garden. There's healing in the garden. I am free to live each moment. Uh-oh. Somebody got a busy line. Okay, I am free to take it easy and to relax. Oh, I love that one. I am free to take it easy and relax. It's okay to sit back and relax. It's okay to smile when something goes your way. I'm challenging you right now to bust out in a big old cheese smile just because. Cheese. Just because. We've been so conditioned to not enjoy our things, to not enjoy the victories. Enjoy your victories, guys. Don't let anything steal them away from you. I am free to not live up to anyone I am free to not live up to the expectations of others. I am free to soar to my highest expectation. That's right. Cheese. I broke out in a sing a smile. Cheese before I said it right. Let's smile. I am free from fear, anxiety, worry, and pain. I am free. 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 All right, let me go ahead and give you guys the dominant thought, because that where is the dominant thought? Where is it? Let me see, where did I put it? Where did I put it on the radio? Y'all hold on for a second, because no. Okay. Y'all should still be there, but let's see. I don't know where it is. Here it is. I don't know if you guys can still see me, but it says, I have the freedom and power to create the life I deserve. That's today's dominant thought. I have the freedom to connect. I have the freedom and power to create the life I desire. Let me go back over here. Resume. Okay, here it is. Here it is, y'all. I have the freedom and power to create the life I desire. I'm back. We're back. I have the freedom and the power to create the life I desire. Well, my time is up this week. I am Tinisha O'Shell, God's Garden Girl. Thank you for joining me again on God's Garden Girl Radio. This week I'll be in Hogansville at their farmers market. I can't wait to see you guys. Feel free to reach out to me on my email, which is godsgardengirl2020@gmail.com, Facebook, and all the other platforms, God's Garden Girl. Bye.
I am awesome. I am strong. I am godlike. I am a child of the Most High God. I'm getting better and better and better and better. I am growing more. I'm doing.
Oh, we could fly.
This is your summer. That means Six Flags and the taste of an ice-cold Coca-Cola. We're talking thrilling coasters, delicious burgers, real moments together, and this. Coke is summer refreshment when you need it most, so you can hop on another ride or race down a slide at the water park. Six Flags and Coca-Cola. Come make it yours. Visit sixflags.com/Coke to save up to $20 on passes, plus daily tickets starting at $34.99.
Oh, we could fly.
This is your summer. That means Six Flags and the taste of an ice-cold Coca-Cola. We're talking thrilling coasters, delicious burgers, real moments together, and this. Coke is summer refreshment when you need it most, so you can hop on another ride or race down a slide at the water park. Six Flags and Coca-Cola. Come make it yours. Visit sixflags.com/Coke to save up to $20 on passes, plus daily tickets starting at $34.99.